Karoline Leavitt completely face-planted this week when she was asked by a reporter, why did Trump recently have an MRI? I mean, it's a valid question. It's a good question. It's a question that the American people deserve to have answered. And I know it's gotten a little lost in the shuffle. Obviously, there's been other things happening in the country, but I would say that the health of the President of the United States, which is obviously clearly failing, is definitely a top priority, but obviously other things are happening, so the MRI thing kind of fell by the wayside. But here's what happened. When CNN White House correspondent Kristen Holmes decided this week during a press briefing to ask Levitt to put it back out there in the ether, hey, Trump had an MRI, and you guys haven't told us why, nobody's told us why. That seems pretty important, especially considering the fact that it happened right after his dementia test. You know, kind of put the pieces together there, and you get a very clear picture of the puzzle. So here's what Kristen Holmes asked. Why did President Trump get an MRI during his recent visit to Wall Street? And Karoline Leavitt fumbled around and responded, quote, look, as President Trump said, he would inquire with the physicians. I'll check back on that. But as the physical itself stated, Kristen, and as you all know, because you are all witness to it, every single day the president is in optimal physical health. This was a follow-up appointment, and we provided a detailed readout of that physical. I'm happy to give it to you again, and I can inquire further. So that's a non-answer. And it's also filled with lies. Like, as you guys can see every day, he is in optimal physical health because it's totally normal for people to have their ankles look like they're about to explode, right? That's optimal physical health, everybody, right? Right? We all look like that. We all get bruises on our hands for no reason, except it's from shaking hands, but that just means he's frail and weak and fragile. It's totally normal for people not to remember the names of things and to print out tweets and keep them in their jackets to show 60 Minutes, right? The man looks like he's dying. I'm just be honest with you, Karoline. He looks like he's half dead already. So, no, he is not in optimal physical health. And all of the data that you guys do release, like, he's 6'3" and, 200 pounds. Look at this specimen. No, he's not. Like, not even close. He's at least well over 250 pounds.